Yo, 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 hello! Welcome to the most crazy channel in the world, brah! Well, today we're doing actually Civilization 5 tier lists about the music and leader teams. Nobody has ever done it before in life. I haven't seen any videos about it, so I was thinking that why not to be the first one? Because, guys, I have over 1,000 hours now in Civilization 5 and I always have my music on for some reason. I know that some of you don't like to play with the music, but I personally like to play it with the music and stuff to have it more like interesting or having more the vibe of the environment of the civilizations, history, all these things. So you should try it sometimes. Also, apologies about this advertisements. It's in Estonian, since I'm apparently from Estonia, and they are for click here and you can win this Coca-Cola. Yeah, great. Anyways, what did I have as estimation here? Was firstly, I had that I would add this song to my playlist, or these songs. Actually, like every leader has two teams for him or for her. Basically, one is peace team and the other one is war team. And sometimes war teams are better, sometimes peace teams are better. So it really depends on how you rate it in general and which kind of team are you estimating right now. So I was taking it as an average mostly. That if I combine the peace team and the war team, then what kind of results would I get? I didn't take the best track of each leader. Also, one honorable mention here is that if I was estimating Civilization 5 teams and Europe, Asia, I think is separated. Then it's Africa and Arabia, and Americas is separate. So four of these having different kind of soundtracks for their tribes and their leaders. Anyways, I will estimate them as well later. But right now, let's get started with explaining here. So the first one is I would add it to my playlist. So everyday playlist that I'm listening to, I would actually add this song or these two songs maybe there, and I would actually listen to them and be fine with it. And then second one is pretty noise, guys. It's pretty okay, pretty nice. Then we have background for studying, working, playing, all these things. Just background music, I don't care. I could get my job done with this basically, because right now sometimes if I'm listening to too good of a track, I start dancing and so on and so on, and I don't get anything done. So I would say that background music hits differently. Then we have identity chief. So this means that it's pretty trashy, it's not out there, it's not the best. And then we have destroying my ears. There are some that really destroy my ears, and every time I play, I press the volume down because it's so bad that I'm I cannot really stand it. So let's get started. We have Ahmad from Morocco first, and he has pretty nice soundtracks, but I would say that he's still not in the pretty noise category. It's okay song, so I would put him to the background kind of. It's not that special in a sense. I don't but he's pretty up there. So I would say that background for studying right now, he can stand in the basically how was it, like a C tier, or we have S A B tier. Sorry, yeah. So I'm putting him right there because I don't remember too much of his music, but as I was hearing all of them, then I remember some parts of it. It's actually pretty nice having this chillaxing vibe. So this chillaxing vibe is perfect for studying and working. Then we have Alexander, and I'm going to tell you guys before I start this going any further that actually I was just estimating in my head before all the soundtracks and before I started this video, and I would have to say that most patriotic nations I would rate pretty low because just their songs are pretty bad. I have nothing against Greeks. I have nothing against Alexander, but the songs in for him as a background songs, the themes I just don't like. I mean, they're not destroying my ears yet or anything. They're pretty okayish, but it's not as same level as I think chillaxing vibe that I get from Morocco here. So I'm going to put Alexander right here. It chief basically. Also, if you want to listen to the soundtracks outside of the game, there's one way that you open YouTube. There's a playlist for this. You can listen to those, or you can add some in your playlist that you like. Maybe you have different opinions than mine. You can add the songs that you like, and so on, etc., etc. So we have two guys already in different categories here. That's pretty nice. Then what else do we have? We have Assyria, and I really like Assyrian peace theme. Peace theme for Assyria is like very, old style or vintage, I would have to say. And Assyria was like an empire that was before the Christ, I think. So their music for the peace theme is actually fitting really well with this leader. And I have to shout out for the orchestra, that I think it's the Prague Orchestra that is doing all this music. And there's two people in this, at least what I was actually like reading from the Civilopedia or whatever it's called. There are two guys that have done composed all this music, and the orchestra has actually presented those. So that's pretty nice that there's orchestra in Prague that's actually representing all this music. That's really, really nice. If they ever come to Estonia for the concert, I would actually go to the concert as well. But now, since I would rate their peace theme better background, because it's a nice thing, but you have to focus a little bit more and so on to get this vibe. And if you're just listening to the background, you are not, or studying, then you don't really think about the vibe yet. However, Assyrian war music I really don't like it, honestly, because it's actually destroying my ears. This very loud noises and sounds that is like too over the edge. I know that Assyria is like this strong guy and strong nation. They have very nice like background in the back for this leader and so on. I like the team, but really the music itself is like too many like very loud noises that I just couldn't call as music, basically. So since their war team is actually destroying my ears, I have to put them here. I know some of you like his war team, and it's very nice on the spot. And I even my friend was telling me that he likes this music, and it's not destroying his ears. So it's very like this video is very subjective. Let's say it's not based on the facts. It's not based on anything like out there. It's just based on my opinion and my taste of the music. So I don't like Assyrian war music, but some of you like it. It's okay. All right. What else did I want to say? So let's leave him there for now, and let's see others. So we have Songhai Askia. That's Askia's music is actually pretty nice, because I think it's kind of having this special vibe to it. Both of these peace teams and oh my god, these ads are very annoying. And I don't want this pop-up. But anyways, get an ad blocker, okay? Yeah, I should actually. However, I have plenty of problems right now, and that's why I haven't made any videos for a while, because I'm very busy with everything. Also, it's a new laptop, so you can hear the ventilator and stuff. That's also one of the issues that I have here, but millions of issues, but let's continue the video. So Askia having this war music like special, I hear some kind of like somebody like doing this vocal of special, and then we have the peace team that is also pretty nice. So I'm going to put him right here, because I like Askia's music. Then we have Attila. Now Attila also is probably some of your favorite music that he has, is also very spot on to the image of Attila, like I said, also to Assyria. Um, because Attila is this kind of like a strong guy and brutal guy that's very like alpha male kinds. So they displayed him quite nice with this music, I would say. And he has this do 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 do. Yeah, something like very special war music, and I think the Peace theme is kind of similar. So honestly, it's pretty nice for me. I would put it in before Askia. So it really goes spot on and it doesn't really destroy my ears. It's very melodic, but Assyria is not having melody at start of the music of the war theme, because Assyria has like very like loud noise starting the basically the music, and then it continues to be less and less of this loud noise. But Attila is somebody that has very melodic build up and so on. I like these kind of things. So that's why I like Attila's music much more than Assyria. So if you like, in my opinion, if you do some kind of music that's very like for the alpha males or these brutal guys, then this one would be very much it. I wouldn't add it to my playlist though, because it's not something that I would be enjoying to hear. I would have to know that, oh, this is for Attila and it's pretty nice. So this is why I leave him at top of 8 here right now. Then we have Augustus Caesar. Now another patriot kind of a nation. I know Italians are very crazy about Rome history. They say that, oh, fuck Spartacus and fuck these rebels and this and that. But we were the best, they were having a big empire full of gold, full of riches. Yes, I know. Anyways, it's debatable. So, of course, in one hand you live good, but somebody else suffers. There is always people that suffer in the world, no matter what kind of empire do you have. If you already have an empire, there's people suffering around you, but your empire lives good. So basically, that's the point of empires. And in historically, I think the wars have Wars are more profitable than they are right now. So in nowadays world, there's mostly like peace-oriented people, and also including me. Actually, I want also peace, but I know that it's not possible sometimes. So that's why I kind of have to be very careful what I say about it. But that's my opinion. That I want peace, but sometimes you cannot have peace because there's like leaders like this one was, which is okay. But in the past, this leader was more important in the sense that when you actually conquer something, then you get the riches out of these lands. But nowadays, you don't really get that many of these riches anymore. You just get public hate because there's globalization and all these things. So that's my point. Anyways, Augustus Caesar's music. He has, I would say, pretty okayish themes, but it's not quite there. Even the more music is okayish, but it's something is missing, or I think it's a little bit. I honestly think that it's kind of hurt Romans in a way that they putting this kind of music to Romans. I will put him ahead of Alexander because I like Rome music more, but it still ain't it chief. It's a little bit different. Then we have Bismarck. Bismarck is also having some of these parts that I like, some of these parts that I don't like. I like the war theme somehow, the Germans. So honestly, I would say that Germans, maybe I would put them for the background. They can be in my background and I wouldn't even notice. So that would be it there. Bismarck will be there. Then we have Boudica, which is Celts, the old British, basically, lands, and Scottish. She has very Scottish vibe to it, to her, and I would have to say that one of the things that is that I don't like about Boudica, she has very good music actually. Don't get me wrong, but there is like this very famous song from Enya. that's also about Boudica, and it's like something like this. Anyways, this kind of song that I would like to have as a peace theme because it represents Boudica better than they did with this peace theme. But I like their war theme; it's pretty nice. So I will put them in the low A tier right now. They are okayish peace team and they have good war team. So I will put them here. Okay, then we have Casimir. Is it Casimir or Casimir? Well, I actually like Poland in the real life. Don't get me wrong. I like Polish people. They are very nice people. They have very strong people mentally and physically, and they're making also pretty nice food. I like their portion sizes. That when I've been in Poland, there's huge portion sizes. I like that. I'm a fan of that. Also, I like pierogi. It's very very good. And don't get me wrong, Polish people, but I'm going to put this one here because hear me out, okay? I like the peace team. It would be probably background for studying, but the thing is that as for the war team, at least Assyria one, like the noise stops, but Casimir's noise comes louder and louder all the time. The noise that I don't like, something like this, you know. It's I'm not really fan of that. Honestly, it's why it has to be so loud. I know this like epic war and stuff, but every time I like going to war with Polish in the game, I would have to lower my volume actually, and that's one of the bad signs about this war team. I like the peace team. The peace team is very nice. I like it for background, but war team is so bad that basically sometimes when I play Polish, I would also before I declare war to somebody, I'm like turning the volume down before, so I don't have to hear this music. And then after some time, I put the music back. Then I can hear the Europe music or this. No, actually, if I attack somebody and I like his music, like let's say that I attack Attila, I listen up to Attila's song, and then I know that okay, now it's the Polish song. It starts, and then I'm like, no, I just cannot stand this war team. It's so bad for me. Like honestly, why it has to be so loud noise? I think I know that some of you like this too, because it's very epic and it's very like violent and brutal and all this like Attila's one. But I personally don't like this kind of like loud noise. It's not very melodic in my opinion. It's just like a noise to me, and it's destroying my ears. This one noise. Okay. Anyway, sorry for offending you, but. In the real life, I would say that you had a great empire with Lithuania and all these things. The history is very nice for Poland, and Casimir is also a very good guy. And as I said in my previous video, that basically he's one of the best leaders to play because of the free social policies. So he's actually made pretty strong in this game as well, like very justified, strong. So let's leave it like this. End it in a positive note, okay? Then we have Catherine, and I actually like the Russian team. I'm pretty big fan of Russian team honestly because it's having this special vibe. Yeah, something like this, and yeah, by the way, I'm not playing any clips for music because of the copyright issues, so I'm kind of like singing them myself, some of them, but yeah, Catherine I really like, but it's not quite in the S tier in my opinion, so I will put Catherine over here because I think Attila is a little bit like gives more of the vibe, but on the second hand, Catherine is a little bit over of Ashkia, so I would leave her over here. Then we have Darius. I really like the peace team of Persians, and that one is really nice. but I don't like the war team of them. It's not destroying my ears, but it ain't the chief kind of vibe. But the peace team is really nice. That's why I'm going to put them behind Bismarck. There, it's like a background peace team for me. And the war team isn't like that bad, but it's trashy. You know, it's not that bad, but it's trashy. Then we have Dido. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. No, not this one. Anyways, Dido one is pretty good as well. I think it's kind of in the Catherine range, so it's having similar vibe to Catherine, so I'm going to put them next to each other. They are pretty nice, both of them. I like them. Now we have actually one of the best ones. I really like English Peace Team, and I like their war team so much that I would actually add it to my playlist. Like the war team of England is crazily good. Like if you haven't heard about it, there is a reason also why I was watching those before also making this video. All of these songs kind of like some of them that I remember. I didn't skip the parts through, but the ones that I was most not sure about, Rome and Alexander, that I was had to listen it again, because sometimes you don't really notice their music in a game, or I haven't really had too much of interactions or haven't played those leaders that much, because of I usually pick the random leader, and it picks me more of these ones than those ones here. But England is the war team of England is so nice that even if you attack England, it's sounds very also naval stuff, and that happens when you miss the trade agreement with England, right? Like it's Civilization 5 joke, right? Then you're getting attacked by Elizabeth, and it has a reason why it has 4 million views, by the way, for the war team in YouTube. 4 million views, guys. It's much more than these other guys have. I think it's even 10 times more or something. So there's a reason why she's up there. That's very justifiedly up there in the S tier. Would add this war team to my playlist, and peace team maybe for the background for studying. Or pretty nice. I think even the peace team is kind of pretty nice for Elizabeth there. Now we have Enrico Dandolo, Venezia. Honestly, I don't really like Enrico's music as well. It just ain't it, chief. I was putting them to low D tier, I guess. Was it A, B, C tier, sorry. Anyways, I'm going to put them there because I don't like the war team, and the peace team is also not quite there. But yeah, it doesn't destroy my ears, but it's almost there. It's very low, it's with a big minus there. Then we have the Indonesian guy, Gajah Mada, right? Yeah, this guy is a big warrior. You don't want to go against him in real life, because he would actually hit you with all his muscles, and he could crush you basically. How about the music of Indonesia? Their peace team is really nice. I'm a big fan of the peace team of Indonesia, and also the war team isn't bad as well. It's also pretty nice. Honestly, I think it's kind of special, this one. When I say it's goated though, the goated is actually a very big word there. I don't know, but yeah, I will put them to the S tier, because I think they're better than Attila, in my opinion. They have very special vibe to the music there. And we have Gandhi, actually, also Indians, nothing against you as well, and your music there for Gandhi is being very justified, and it's very good. I like the peace team, I'm a very big fan, and the war team is also pretty nice as well. It's Actually, Gandhi is also very good, has very good music. So I'm going to put them right behind Attila here. They're not quite there with others, but actually really, really nice. I like it. So shout out for India. We have Mongolia. Genghis Khan, of course. Genghis Khan. So this guy killed half of the world at this time, and they have very special music. I think the both peace and war team are a similar song, but it's different kind of vibe, and it has very nice vibe to it. It's very very special. I really am a big fan of Mongolia. And have you played this Mongolian scenario? It's very good to start it. Like if you start it, this music immediately plays, and you are like there, like okay, I'm going to take over the world, guys. Yeah, it's very justified. Spot on for Genghis Khan. I really like it. It's even better than Attila in my opinion. So I'm going to put them to the S tier. Is it better? I would actually maybe let's put him ahead of the Indonesian leader here because it really has very good vibe to it. Very justified team, in my opinion. Oh, we have double leaders here. Okay. Well, I'm going to just use up these. Right now we are doing icons instead of the usual stuff. But yeah, also shout out for all these composers. They have done so many good songs, so many good teams. Really nice work from you guys. Like as you can see, basically there's only a couple of them that are like lower tiers, and most of them are pretty high. So very good job there. We have Sweden. As for Sweden, I don't like their peace team. It's yeah, it just ain't it. But the war team is pretty nice. No, honestly, I will put them. I mean, war team I can listen to. I will put them actually here, maybe. Yeah, top of Identity Chief, I would say. Okay, a little burp. We have Ethiopia. Ethiopia has very good this. Yeah, something like this. And very good peace team. I like it very much. Also, the war team isn't too bad, so let's put them up here. It's pretty nice. Not as good as war team for Boudica, but I like their peace team as well. Now this Denmark, the Harald, the Bluetooth. I don't really like their teams. They are not something special in my opinion. I will put them up down there because yeah, something that's more annoying than than actually for background or something. And now we have Arabia. For Arabia the peace team is very nice. This also the war team is really nice. It has very good build up to it. Very good melodic stuff, and there's a good drop there. So actually Arabia I would also put up here. I would put it before Dido, something like this. Yeah, I like Arabian music. The ones that are the teams that have been chosen for this. Was it Sultan? Yeah, Arab, Rashid, yeah, some guy like this. And then we have Iroquois, as we say, Iroquois. And they have actually Hiawatha, right? Hiawatha has. At start, I didn't like their war team because it was too dark. Like it didn't have a good vibe in my opinion, but it kind of was growing and growing on me. And now I realize, after thousands of hours of this game, I realize why it's there. And it's actually a very nice team, the war team I'm talking about. Their peace team is very nice. I like it's pretty nice, and the war team is also nice. So if I was judging this, couple of years earlier, I would put it to the lower sides, but I really like Hiawatha's teams right now, so I'm going to put them on the bottom here because sometimes I find myself singing along or like mumbling along, and then it's kind of more than background for studying for me. Then we have Isabella from Spain, the queen. And yeah, Isabella's war team, I really like as well. It's having nice guitar and stuff. The peace team is also nice. So I mean, I'm sucker for guitar, and then it's yeah, we put them to the S tier, but not as high as the England for sure not, and the others. But I really like those music that Spain has, so I would actually add it to my playlist. Um, yeah. So what else do we have? We have Hawaii here, and Hawaii has a very good like ocean vibe because Polynesia, right? Polynesia, and this leader is what? Anyways, the leader. I'm not going to say his name, but yeah, this Polynesia historically is very good history. They have sailing this very long distances with the small boats, very amazing. And they have very good vibe. The music is very justified to them, very spot on, and they have very good war music. I like it. Peace music is also good, but it's not maybe as good as some others. But I will still put them pretty high here. I will put them right behind Gandhi because I like the music. It's pretty nice, but there could be some theming to it for it to be the S tier. Now we have Portugal. Portugal is kind of average in my opinion. The music doesn't really memorize that much of it, but it's pretty okayish. So I put them before Bismarck here. It's good background. Now, one of these that I don't like. Yeah, honestly, like I said, that Denmark is. I need to sneeze soon. No, that's a sneeze. Okay, well, it's said cold here. As you can see, it's 0 degrees right now. The best time for diseases and cold. Anyways, yeah, Maria Teresa, Austria. Nothing too much against opera, but opera should be fun. And I know that Austria is very opera country, opera-based country, but I just don't like their music. If I always get them as random pick in for my games, I'm very disappointed because they don't have very good special powers and they don't have very good music as well. So yeah, I'm going to put them still before those two, but I really don't think that this music is actually something good. So yeah, they are just kind of destroying my ears. Then we have Montezuma, yeah. Montezuma actually has very good peace team. I like it because it's kind of like this cool, like ancient vibe to it. But the war team had this kind of like alarm sound or some aerial attack or something like that, you know. So I wouldn't say that the thing is that now I'm kind of used to this air raid or air attack. Like, why do they have this sound there in the war team, right? Other than that, the war team is pretty nice, but and the peace team is nice. But there's one sound of this alarm or something. I don't like that too much. But I'm going to put them still here, background for studying. Because right now, since I'm kind of used to the alarm, then I would actually hear it for the background. But I wouldn't be saying that it's pretty nice because there's still some room for improvement. Then we have Napoleon La France. Napoleon from France. I don't really like their music. It's also kind of like having me opera vibes and all this. I know that in this Renaissance area they had this kind of musics, like everybody was big fan, but right now, yeah, it's not as good as some others. So where do I put them? Around this area, I guess, but before Enrico Dantola maybe. Yeah, let's put them before. Then we have Nebuchadnezzar from Matrix. No, not from Matrix, guys. It's from Civilization, and they have also pretty ancient song because this civilization is not existing anymore. Very good spatial power, very good to play. But as for the war music, I really like it as well. It's has very good rhythm to it. However, it's not like, I wouldn't say it's that much better than Montezum's, so I'm going to put him next to Montezum's here. It has this do 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 do. Sometimes I'm singing along, but as for the Peace Team, it's kind of not so melodic. I like their war team a lot, but Peace Team maybe it ain't it chief, so kind of in the middle, I would say. It has to be Nebuchadnezzar there. Then we have Japan. Now Japan has actually very good music, but in Civilization 6, bro, in Civilization 6, not in here, not in Civilization 5. In Civilization 5, I think they were kind of hurt by the music. Honestly, Civ 6 is much better music for Japan. I'm really big fan of that, but Civ 5, it just ain't it, chief. Like, it just ain't it. It could be much better. So I'm going to put them maybe. Yeah, I like it a little bit more than Napoleon 1, so I'm going to put them there. Now Mayas. Actually, Mayas is one of these Indians that I don't like that music that much as the others. So it's also it ain't it, chief. Usually I like to play America's like native and all this good music. They have very good backgrounds as well, like after, not just the leader teams, but Mayas, for some reason, it's kind of let down in my opinion. Yeah, I would even put them behind Napoleon here. It's very annoying, gets a little bit annoying at some point. So I put them there. Then we have Incas and Incas Peace Team, guys. Have you heard it? Like, even though if it's playing for the background, it has very good vibe to it. Very good and very nice. I really like them. And the war team isn't too bad as well. So actually, I would put them ahead of Taido. Yeah, somewhere in the middle here, because it's not as good as Hawaii, but also not as good as Arabia. But for Tito, I think some of you are very big fans of Tito's music, but I personally, I'm also a big fan, but it's not as good as those here, in my opinion. But very subjective opinion, of course, but still. Now we have Brazil. And Brazil, guys, are very good music, honestly. The Peace Team is very like, this is what the Renaissance music should be like, right? In my opinion. Oh my god, I have to sneeze again. What? Okay, sorry guys. I know that this is a crazy channel, but I'm doing everything at once. Also, I don't want to pause the video because kind of like going and keep going, you know, for an hour or something, more than an hour. I like it this way. Sometimes I do the pauses, of course, but very rarely. When I have to do something right now, I don't have to do anything, so I'm not doing the pause. And we have Pedro from Brazil, and he's honestly like, he has such a good vibe to him. Like, he has very good background, even the picture or this video that is in an office that he's writing some paper, and it's kind of window open. It gives the vibe of like being pretty hot in Brazil, right? Temperature wise, and the Peace Team is such a good one, and has, yeah, Peace Team is already like S tier, because this is what this kind of Renaissance era or kind of vibe should be like, in my opinion. And especially in the South America, it's some kind of mysterious part for me because I haven't been there in this age, or I haven't seen too much movies about it. so it's more special than others. And the war team is out of the world as well. Like, is I could argue that it can get against England as well at some point maybe, but the war team is really really nice. That even my toddler was dancing to it. Even my toddler was dancing to it, and yeah, so that shows that he has very very good music there. So I would actually add both of these to my playlists, and I have to say that England is a little bit more special, but Pedro isn't too far away. He's kind of like neck to neck in my opinion here. Now we have the Shoshone Indians again, Native Americans, right? And we have what was this guy's name? Was Pocatello, right? Chief Pocatello, yeah, he has very very good background as well. Like I said for Pedro, for the image and all this animation, and he's like kind of very chill vibe to his peace music. The peace team for Pocatello, I would say that it's the best peace team among all of these leaders. As for the war team, it is a good background, but it's not quite there. It's not in the pretty nice category. So, in average, if like peace team is S tier and the background for studying is like the war music, in my opinion, then I would put them to pretty nice category, right? But since the peace team is such a good one, then honestly I would put them kind of high here. I put them before. You know what? I always enjoy playing them. If I pick any kind of civilization myself, then it would be Pocatello would be the first choice because of the peace team, firstly, and secondly the special ability, of course, the expansion. I wouldn't pick Gandhi. So that's in this way. I mean, just to hear the Gandhi's team, but I would pick Pocatello because to hear his team for this. So yeah, I'm going to leave him over there. Now Egypt was Ramses, right? He doesn't have very good music, honestly. Like background perhaps, but it just ain't it chief. It's not the worst, but it's I think above Japan there. And the war team isn't as special either. So yeah, I'm going to leave them here. And then we have Ramkang Hang Ram Memory, right? He's yeah, nothing special either. Like maybe some background. Yeah, honestly, maybe some background for like studying work and get the things done with this. But with the bottom because it's not as good as the Darius Peace team, for example. Then we have Koreans. Also the same, like I would say that they are a little bit above Ram, but not so much. So they're kind of neck to neck for the backgrounds, but I mean it's just the background of this. Yeah, maybe I would hurt a little bit of these three, but especially the Montezums. But I don't know. Like that's my opinion about it. Then we have Shulu Shaka. La, 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 la. Warrior Princess was that, but yeah, warrior named Shaka from the Zulus. I kind of like their vibe as well. Gives, I mean, the song itself is crazy, right? The war song, and they actually are. Like, you know, sometimes when you see their songs, they are dancing like crazies because they are letting themselves loose. You know, they are these people that like to, you know, let themselves loose and dance and so on. Like, why not do the crazy stuff like me? Like me, I also like to do crazy stuff right now. So that's what I appreciate about Shaka, and Chulu Shaka is also a good song. So I mean, pretty nice, right? So yeah, I would put Shaka very good. I would him. Maybe yeah, it has special vibe to it. It's like Shanghai. I like them both like similar, but I think Shaka is a little bit more special than Shanghai. Now we have Suleiman from Ottoman Empire, and to be fair, guys, yeah. Why? Do you ask why? Yeah, I'm very good. Like I'm a very big fan of epic songs, and kind of hits differently. Like this thing reminds me of everything that this game is for. Everything. Why C5 was made of. Listen to the one song and you know the war theme of Suleiman. That's like crazy. That's crazy. I know that it's from the military march that I was googling about it. It's from the military march that actually was like used in the wars, but it's been remixed kind of, put it a modern way. And I'm a big fan of it. This is very good remix. The war theme, even the peace theme, is kind of starts off differently and then it builds up to this. But this thing, like it's so epic. It's like two steps from hell. If you listen to this kind of songs, if you listen to those, they are so good. Like, and especially if you want to do something epic, you're like listening to these songs. It enhances the effect. And I have to say also something, guys. I got one achievement in Steam unlocked because of Suleiman. This was the last leader that I played, and win condition was I won it through the war, and it was like you are like doing your last effort, or you're fighting your final bosses for getting this achievement or something like that. That was the last leader that I literally win with. I tried every other leader, and then I played with Suleiman. And I got this achievement, and then this guy comes on like world has been composed by the war narrator, right? And then on the background is that's like it's so crazily, this thing, like that's so crazily hits that I have to put this guy on the top. It's even more special than England in my opinion. And also, by the way, if you didn't know, guys, this is even more viewed in YouTube, the war team. And if you haven't listened to it yet, then what the hell are you waiting for? Go and listen to this. Such an epic soundtrack, such an epic game. Play very good. Yeah, I never wanted to play Suleiman actually because of the naval upkeep is cheaper and stuff, but it's not very good bonus. But yeah, I went with the Pangaea map, and actually the navy in the Pangaea map was very good to him, and I took exploration and then somehow won with the military. Anyways, yeah, very good. The best soundtrack in the game, guys. The best soundtrack in the game. Then we have Theodora. Theodora is also this very good special kind of epic vibe to it. Not as great as Suleiman, but she still has some parts of it. So it's pretty nice. Her war team is also not bad. So I'm going to put her before Boudica here. It's pretty nice. I like it. Then we have Washington from American. If anything else they will be in the lower tiers, then I think for the music they will be in the higher tiers, because the music is actually, the war theme is really nice. I like it. I would actually almost add it to my playlist, I guess. The peace theme is not that good, but it's also good background. So they would be in pretty nice category, but in pretty high, I would say. I would put them maybe behind Pocatello here. Yeah, something like this, I would say. That's how I feel about it. Then we have William from Netherlands, the orange liker, let's say, but orange is probably carrot color, right? But what it was like, why are the Dutch always orange? Is it like from the carrots or is it from something else? Leave a comment if you know. Anyways, I would like to know that. Then where do we put William? I think the war team is pretty nice. I don't like their peace team that much, but it's okay-ish. Kind of like, yeah, it's kind of in between those two. But honestly, I will put them still. Let's put them here. Yeah, background for studying, I would say. And last but not least, actually, after this, there will be also other things that I would evaluate. They are not here, but basically, China has also dun, 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 something like this, and it's also very nice. I like the peace team as well. I would say that represents Asia pretty well. So I will put them behind Washington here. Yeah, that's about it for the leaders. And then we have, let's start with Americas. So America's soundtracks, there's like 67 of these or something, I guess, and that has become a meme now. But anyways, there are America's soundtracks that are pretty good. Some of them I like really much. So America's background I will put here in pretty nice category somewhere. I guess I will put them behind everybody, I guess, because there's also some not so good ones. So behind here would be good. Behind Hiawatha then. Then we have soundtracks from Europe. Europe soundtracks, some of them really destroying my ears. I will put them behind Casimir as well, because really, like, if you hear about the European soundtracks, not the leader teams, and I'm not talking about the leader teams, but some of them are so depressing that when I go to the real life after this game or something, then I'm like so sad and so like talking with my family, and I'm like, what they're asking, like, what's wrong with me? And there's nothing wrong. I just heard the European soundtracks from this game that are because mostly if you play the higher difficulties, you are at war with other civilizations, and then these war soundtracks that are really depressing come in, and yeah, behind here destroying my ears sometimes, most of the times, and get me depressed, stressed out, all these things. So actually, this kind of music is, as you can see, it's very influential to the real life as well. That's why this kind of tier list is even useful to make sometimes. You didn't waste your time, by the way. Haha. And then we have Africa and Asia. We have their soundtracks and teams. I think they are also maybe like good background. I like Africa's and Arabian, Africa and Arabian soundtracks for the background. I will put them behind Montezuma probably, if you include them all together and take their average, I would say. Then we have Asian soundtracks, which is like, yeah, some of them are pretty nice. Yeah, I would put them also like in the same category, but maybe before Bismarck here. Some of them are really good music there. And one more soundtrack that I haven't estimated here would be Civilization 5 general soundtrack, which is Limoncello. Something like this, right? Okay, anyways, this soundtrack, this intro soundtrack, and I hated it when I was, started playing Civilization. It was so bad, in my opinion. Like, why would you get this kind of soundtrack to ruin the game? But luckily, the leader teams are so nice that you can get past it, and you're kind of used to it. And I don't even notice it that much anymore. But honestly, as where it would be, I guess maybe between here, those two. It's a little bit better than this Denmark soundtrack, but or maybe behind Denmark, but something like this. Also, if you just include like the peace team, like for Poland, if they'll be high here, Assyria will be high here, but just because their war teams are not for me, then I'm going to put them here. Otherwise, they will be only Austria if they would have better war teams, or if I was just rating to the peace teams, basically. So yeah, was there any other soundtracks that I should know about? I don't think. That's kind of all the soundtracks I went through with this video, and again, sorry for like the sneezing and stuff, cleaning my nose in the meanwhile. But what can you do with the cold, right? I mean, kind of got sick, and my toddler was also sick. Before. So yeah, sometimes it's difficult. Life is difficult, and why I haven't done a video for a while is the same thing. Like I don't have time. I'm working. I'm spending time with my kids. I'm spending time with my family. You know, all these things, and I don't have that much time to make videos anymore. If I was doing Heroes of Might and Magic right now, I would play something really cool like this scenario called Crab Core. Which takes a long time for me, and maybe I couldn't finish it or something like that. It would be very difficult. Do it slowly but steadily, of course. But anyways, something like this. And if the ventilator isn't too much of an issue, like it was in this video, I guess, or the sound is too loud or something, then you can let me know. Maybe I can fix something also. Yeah. So basically. If you want to see, maybe I could make myself some time for the Heroes of Might and Magic now, or we can play a scenario of Civilization on my new laptop now. I got a laptop because of toddler. I don't want to play in the PC with my PC right now because that's kind of old. It needs a change anyways. And with the laptop, I can take it to every room easier than my PC if I have to move the rooms. Or something like that. You know, this is the issue. Yeah, but yeah, if you like this video, if you want me to keep on doing tier lists, maybe I can do some heroes tier lists as well, based on my own opinions. But they have also been done before, but I didn't see the music playlist yet, so that's where it is now. And guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.